Hey guys, so today I have a huge fall Boohoo order, and of course it's all going to be super girly and pastel and pink for the most part. So if you'd like to see what I picked up from Boohoo, then keep on watching. So I am a huge fan of Boohoo. I have always loved their website. I think they have some really unique and some really trendy pieces. I feel like they're one of the few sites where I feel like my style actually, like, there's a lot of stuff that fits my style, because pastels aren't as big and kind of the more granny vintage style, which is what I wear for the most part. They don't have a lot of, that's not really what's trendy nowadays. So I feel like Boohoo is one of the only places that has clothes I actually like and stuff. And they also have really cool, unique kind of trendier, more like Kardashian style stuff if you're into that. So I feel like it's something everyone can use, and I love that they have all different sizes. They have a petite range, they have maternity clothes, they have men's clothes, they have plus size clothes, they have basically everything you can imagine. They have bathing suits and pajamas and all that stuff. Everything I bought today is just normal clothing. Normally I would buy pajamas because I have an obsession with pajamas, but I didn't in this order. So yeah, that's just my little disclaimer. So they were having 50% off everything that wasn't already on sale, sale items. So they usually have these deals kind of running either 50 or 60% off. So I actually paid $248 for everything. Actual retail value of it is $500, but everything was 50% off. So yeah, so this is the bag. I don't know if you guys can see how huge and massive it is. I mean, it is so big. It's absolutely ridiculous. When it came, I was like, what in the world? This is so big. So without further ado, let's just dive on in. Okay, so the first thing I bought is this really beautiful pastel blue little dress. So it's kind of like a baby doll, smock, super flowy style dress. It's meant to be oversized, and it has the little waistline right under the bust area. And then it just has these long sleeves with these cute little ruffle frill kind of sleeves at the end. And I honestly think I'm gonna get so much wear out of this because it's one of those just really easy and simple throw on dresses. I absolutely love this. This is one of my favorite colors of all time. I wear this color all the time. So I paid $16 for this, and I definitely think it's worth it. It is slightly sheer, but I wouldn't wear anything special underneath this, but it's not so super opaque. But I kind of like that it's a little bit lighter weight of a material because I prefer that. So the next thing I bought, I think, is a really unique and very girly piece. Basically it is a dress, and it's this kind of peachy kind of pastel pink color, and it has this kind of elasticized top to it, but it's kind of a wrap top, 3/4 kind of sleeve. It kind of comes down to my elbow area, and then it has the little kind of A-line sort of waist, and then it has this super cute kind of detail on the skirt. It almost reminds me of a princess ball gown. You know how they have the opening in the middle? That's immediately what this reminded me of, and of course this reminds me of a princess, and I have to buy it. So yeah, it's so cute, and it has this gorgeous little ruffle detail at the bottom of the skirt as well. I absolutely love this. I feel like this is a little bit different and more unique. It's a style I don't see often, so I absolutely love it. So I paid $25 for that one, and that is a little bit more expensive for Boohoo, but I feel like I will get a lot of wear out of it. This next item is going to be kind of hard to show you guys because on camera, me just holding it up, it kind of looks like just a blob of fabric, but I think it's so cute and so fall. So basically it's this beautiful, I would say almost coppery kind of tan rose goldish type of color, and it's this silky satiny material. So this is the front. It's got this really deep V-neck, and it has that kind of same wrap detail or crisscross detail, and then the sleeves are long, and then on the side right here, if you can see this little line hem looking thing, at the bottom of the sleeve is the little ruffle, and then there's these strings, so you kind of pull the sleeve like this. Do you get what I mean? I don't don't know what that would be called, like not drawstring, but you know what I mean. So you can tie these little strings into a little bow, and then it just kind of like comes in at the waist, and it's super flowy and just really girly and dainty. And I think the back detail is really cute too. It just has this little like string across the back, and it's like kind of an open back. So like I said, this is kind of hard to understand with me just holding it up. But you can see like in the try on portion how pretty this is. I think this is a perfect fall girly piece. I need $25 for that one as well. Okay, so this item is probably the one that I am most uncertain about. But basically it is just a little like pinafore thing. It's just kind of like for me it's kind of like a nudish tannish color, and it just has like, you know, the little straps in the back that kind of cross like basically like a typical little pinafore, if you get what I mean. And then it comes in at the waist and just has a little kind of circle flare skirt. So I actually bought this specifically to go with another item in this haul that you'll see a little bit later, but I didn't realize how similar the top I bought to go with this is, like how similar the colors are. So I don't know, I'm a little bit uncertain if I'll actually end up wearing this much, but I thought this would be super cute with a turtleneck underneath, because I basically live in a black turtleneck like throughout fall and winter. So I felt like that would make a really cute outfit, and it's a little bit different from like the pastels, a little bit more fall for me. Even though most people wouldn't be like, this screams fall, to me it does, because I only wear like light colors. So yeah, I think this is really cool if I can end up pulling it off. This was $12, so super cheap, and the color is labeled as camel in case you were curious. Okay, so this is probably one of my favorite things I bought. Oh my gosh, like I feel like if I had to pick like a garment to like sum up like my style, this is it. So it's just this perfect baby pink pastel bubblegum pink dress, and it is strapless and just has, you know, like the little kind of straight across top, and then it just has the little cinched in waist, and it's a little skater skirt. But the back has this huge bow. Like the bow goes down longer than the actual skirt. I don't know if you can see the strings. I think this is so beautiful and dainty and girly, and like it's my perfect shade of pink. It's got the most beautiful little bow detail, and honestly I just kind of want to buy this in every single color. I absolutely love this, and this was $18, so for me it was definitely worth it. So I normally do not buy rompers because I feel like they're not very flattering on me, and normally I don't really like them. I feel like rompers can look like kind of like there's like one style of romper sometimes. Do you know what I mean? So I never really find one I like really love and stuff, and I honestly just prefer to wear dresses and skirts for the most part. I never really like dabble with rompers because I feel like they're so hard to like get the perfect fit for, but I absolutely love this romper. So it is just a nudish tan color, and it's got these huge white polka dots on it. This is the top. It has that same kind of cross front, and then it has a little, you know, kind of like defined waist, and there is a little tie right here where you just tie it into like a little bow at like the corner of the waist, and then it just kind of flares out. I feel like this could look super chic. I mean, obviously it's really fun and really girly and just like super like playful and stuff, but I feel like this could look so cute, and you could like dress it up or dress it down. And then the sleeves are also so stinking cute because they have like two little layers of ruffles. I love ruffles if you couldn't tell. So I absolutely love this, and I feel like this is actually a really cute style on me. So yeah, I really like it. And that romper was $20, and it's labeled as a stone color, but to me it is definitely more of like a kind of tanny beige color. So this next piece is I think the only black thing in this haul, but I really love it, and I think it's super flattering. So basically it's just one of these really kind of like lightweight dresses. You can kind of see through it, but that's why I'm glad it is black. So yeah, so it's basically like this, and if you can see, there's kind of like a cinch detail similar to those sleeves on that other kind of dress that has these little like ties right here, so you like pull it so that it kind of like comes out like on your chest, and then you can tie it, and then it has these kind of long sleeves that have this little elastic in the end, so they kind of cuff on your wrist and like blouse out from there, and then it's just super long and flowy and swishy. This doesn't look like much, but I feel like it is so beautiful. It still has like a really feminine style to it, but it is a darker fall color, and sometimes I just feel like wearing black, so like this dress is something I know I will really love. And this dress was $18 $18. I do feel like 18 is a little bit pricey considering how thin the material on this one is. I don't know if you can like tell on camera, but this material is definitely thin. I would wear something underneath it, like kind of a like slip almost. But yeah, I mean, I still really like it, but I feel like 18 may be a little bit steep, especially if it wouldn't have been 50% off. If it would have been 36, I would have been like. So this dress I think is so adorable and just so sweet and like classic and girly. So basically it's just this pastel pink color. It leans a little bit more peachy, like this is that bow dress. This dress is a lot more peach than the kind of like traditional pastel pink, but I still really love this color because I like to mix up my shades of pastel pink, you know, like we love having different colors in our wardrobe. So it's got these beautiful like ruffle frill little straps on it, and then it has these like tortoiseshell buttons that come down the waistline, and then it just flares out into like a little circle kind of skater skirt. As obviously the style of dress I like most. So yeah, I think this is just so beautiful and so girly. This dress was $18 and it is the shade Blush on their website. So yeah, I definitely really like this one. My only concern is it's a little bit sheer too, so you would have to be careful of what you're wearing underneath this. I still really love it. So the next thing I bought sort of out of necessity. I don't wear jeans or shorts a lot other than to school because I kind of have to wear them to school, but I like to just have at least one kind of like shirt that I can wear. So I like to have like longer, like cuter shirts to wear with jeans, and I like don't have any like plain ones. So I feel like this is a little bit more of a stone color in my opinion. It's a little bit mixed. It's like a mix of gray and kind of like a beige color. So it's just kind of like big and like loose, and it has like a little waist in it, like a little baby doll waist, and then a longer kind of like flowy bottom, and it is obviously long sleeve. And then I love this little detail. This is like what made the shirt. At like the wrist, it has this little like frill ruffle detail. I didn't realize this until right now, but it is actually a maternity shirt. But I don't feel like you would know that. Like, I mean, I guess I understand because like baby doll shirts are like really popular like maternity style, but I mean I just like that style, so I don't really care. I mean, whatever. I don't think anyone on the street would know. And that was $14. So this dress is in that same beautiful sky blue color that I just adore. It is just this gorgeous color with all these kind of like gold and peach and rosy kind of like rose patterned. I think these are roses. They look like roses, but they're kind of almost like, how would you describe it? Like not like worn out, but the pattern isn't like perfectly detailed, if you see what I mean. So it's just this kind of like V-neck dress with these kind of looser bell looking sleeves, and then it has a little waistband right here, and then it just flares out. This one has a zipper in the back. It's the only one of the dresses or anything actually that I bought that has a zipper in the back. Yeah, so since this material doesn't have like any stretch or anything, I think that's why they had to put the zipper in, because you couldn't just like put it over your head. And so because of that, this one is a little bit more fitted and less like billowy, which I actually kind of like because I feel like it's kind of a different style for me. I don't necessarily think I would wear it like with how deep the V is. Like it's not even that deep, but for me, like I don't think I would wear it without like a tank top like this or something underneath it, or without like pinning it or something, but that's just me personally. I really like it. The only thing I don't like is that it is very see-through. It's kind of that almost like what I would describe as like a crepey papery material, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I like it. Let me see how much this was. For some reason I want to say that this one was more expensive. Yeah, it was $25. So I feel like for how see-through the material is, I don't think it's worth, like the material is not worth $25, but I just love the style and the color and the print on it so much. For me, it was worth $25, but like quality wise, definitely not worth $25. So I mentioned earlier in the video that during fall and winter, I basically live in my black turtleneck from Forever 21. I love that shirt. So I thought I would try something different and get this kind of beigey, nude, tanny kind of color turtleneck. This feels so stinking soft, you guys. It is not like a crop top, but it's not super long either. I guess it's just like what you would consider like a typical shirt. And then it has obviously the super long neck that you roll down like you would any other turtleneck. So I got it in that same kind of color that I got that pinafore in, and this is what I actually bought to wear like with the pinafore. And so I thought this was going to be more of like a pink kind of beige, and then this was going to be more of a brown kind of beige, and then I could, you know, kind of wear them, but they're actually basically the same exact color. Like, yeah, I feel like they're basically the same color, maybe a little bit different, but still really close. So I feel like it looks a little bit weird together, but you guys should let me know if you think it's okay to actually wear together since it's so monochromatic. But I don't know, I feel like I'd have to like break it up with some jewelry or something, but we shall see. So this was in the color camel and it was $8, and honestly I feel like I should like buy this in every single color because $8 is so good for this shirt. So this dress is nothing super unique or exciting, but to me I just love it. It is pastel blue and it just has this kind of more like square neck, just like the typical kind of thinner, not spaghetti, but like thinner straps, and it is just a little skater dress, like no special like details or anything, but I just feel like it's like so classic and so pretty. I have a bunch of simple pastel pink dresses, but not so much this blue color, and I love this color almost as much as I love pastel pink. So I feel like I will get a ton of wear out of it. So on sale this was $12, which to me is so worth it because I think I would just get so much use out of this. This is also that kind of crepey feeling, a little bit softer. I almost feel like this one has almost like an underlying thing because the inside of this one is smooth and the outside is that crepey material versus the other ones are like crepey feeling like inside and out. So yeah, this one isn't as sheer as the other one, so that is great, especially for $12. So this is the last item I have, but I absolutely love it. I feel like this is a perfect girly and pink and pastel fall piece. So basically it is a dress that is this gorgeous kind of like medium toned silky satiny kind of pink color. So it actually is like open like this, but you are supposed to wrap it. It's a wrap dress, so it has these two little things and you like tie it, and I'm trying to like get my point across without tying it. You guys will be able to see better in the try on portion. It's kind of complicated to put on because you have to like find this little hole on one side and then like pull it through, but that's just how wrap dresses are. It's like nothing to do with this specific dress. But the sleeves have this really cool detail where it's kind of like almost like a men's like work shirt sleeve where it kind of presses down into this flat thing, and it has these two buttons, and then it kind of like goes and like blouses back out, so it kind of cinches in on your wrist and then blouses back out. And I just honestly love this. This is something that I feel like is a little bit more brave and daring for me because just like the fabric and the color and like the style is a little bit more out there, but I absolutely love it, and I feel like I'm gonna feel like so like sassy and cute wearing it. So yeah, and this material is so nice. It feels super satiny, super silky, and it's not like, I wouldn't say it's really like see-through or anything. So I really love this. This was like almost sold out. Like I think I got the last one and it was $30, so it was I think the most expensive thing, but I feel like it's also one of the most high quality and most unique things.